Hello everybody and welcome back to another Aussie Empires video. Today we're going to be discussing very simple objectives. Now what do I mean with simple objectives? Now these objectives are basically the ones that are so prevalent in Age of Empires scenarios that they just deserve a video of their own. Now this one will just be about keeping a unit alive. A lot of scenarios have the objective of I think this is Sœur de Metz. Sœur de Metz must survive, or Joan of Arc must survive. Now this is something that can easily be replicated. Now it doesn't have to be a hero, it can also be a building. I'll try that out, I'll show you guys how to do that after this one, but it's really simple. So first of all, create a new trigger. It's here, by the way, by the Triggers tab, and click a condition. Now first, please do name your triggers. It's very handy because if you ever have a little mistake and you don't name your triggers, you won't really know where you're going. And if it is an objective, I do tend to add this OBJ, so objective, and well, it's easier to see where the main important stuff is if you do that. So let's see, hero survive, right? So now this trigger should start, should be on. Doesn't always have to be on, but if in this case it will be on. So all you really have to do is just click on this button. It doesn't have to be looping. You don't want it to loop constantly. Just have it on. Now, as you can see here, you've got two black rectangles right here. You've got the trigger description and the short description. Now, the trigger description will show in your tab, objectives tab on the top right, if I'm not mistaken. And the short description will show on screen in the top right. So basically, we're just going to make this objective. Basically, if you add a plus, right, it'll show a golden box. So that's for main objectives. If you add a minus, it'll show a grey one. So like a side objective, basically. This is just special stuff. It doesn't really have any impact. So your hero must survive. That'll be our objective, our simple objective even. And we're just going to copy and paste. There's no need for a short description, though you can change it if you want. And of course we want this to be displayed on screen and to be displayed as an objective. Now it is important to order these objectives. So this one will be number 99. And it goes from 100 to 0. Now, I just used 99. You can also do 100. But for some reason, I always do 99. It's just something I do. I can't explain why. Basically, from 99 to 0 all the way down. So you start at the top. But anyway, now we've explained this, right? We're going to actually make the objective work. So first, go to new condition. And we're going to say once this guy right here has been killed or destroyed, do not use the trigger called kill, where is it here, kill object. That will just kill him outright. That's basically, the condition is if he is destroyed, then the effect will occur. And of course, we want him to, survive. So if he dies, we will lose. In this case, of course, it can be anything. It could be if this guy dies, you lose the ability to train certain units, or so your units become weaker, or your enemies become stronger, etc, etc. But we're going to, do a little thingy here, display instruction, maybe have it a text display. Your hero has died, it's going to say. Your hero has died. Exclamation mark. Oh no, our hero is dead. Do you know what that means? We lose. Yeah, we do lose. And we're going to use the declare victory trigger. Now you might say, well, how are we going to make ourselves lose if we're going to declare victory? Well, that's basically this little thingy here. If you untoggle it, or just click it again, you'll see it's not filled in. That means victory isn't active. It means we'll lose. If you want to win, so for certain objectives, say imagine you have to kill an enemy unit, you just click this victory. It should be toggled on automatically and you'll win. Now do make sure that this is the correct source player. I've only got it on one player for now. But, if this is player 2, this will make player 2 be defeated. But anyway, let's test it out, shall we? See if this works. I mean, there isn't much to see, although the display instruction might be interrupted by the declare victory, but that's not really a massive issue in this case. Okay, so here's Serdametz. He's actually pretty strong, although he doesn't have much HP, just a buff knight, really. And as you can see, our objective is here. Your hero must survive, and in the objectives tab, boom, right here. So, we're going to kill him. Do you want to do it? Yes. And we lose. Now, I know the text didn't show up, but basically, if you would like to fix that, so have the text be there on time, you just need to time it a little bit and make a separate trigger. So basically leave some time in between. So we're going to activate the second trigger. Make sure this isn't on, and we're just going to say lose. So basically, if this guy dies, an instruction will play. Oh, your hero has died. Oh no, we lose. We activate the next trigger, and after 10 seconds, we will be defeated. So we're just going to declare victory. Where are you? Here you are. Declare victory. So same thing, really. Now, how does this work for buildings? Now, I am going to show you something crazy, right? Something just amazing. Now, there's a lot of scenarios where you have to defend a wonder, or defend a castle, or destroy a castle. It can work both ways. We've got this nice little Frank castle. Basically, or Britain, I think this is the British castle. It used to be different. I'm still confused with the architectures. It works the same way. It literally works the same way. Except, you know, your hero has to become castle, you know. You just destroy it. It's nothing special, really. So instead of hero, this will become castle. Yeah, I know. Riveting stuff, isn't it? So your castle must survive. And then you just change this. You change everything. Now, again, this can work the other way around. That you have to destroy your enemy's castle. So, basically, the same way. I know this isn't correct, but just bear with me now. Go to, let's see, we're going to destroy, we're going to use the castle again. So you've got this castle, right? This is our enemy. This is the evil castle. Once we destroy this castle, same thing, it's basically the same way. Destroy this castle, an instruction will play, a text maybe, I don't know, you win. Very, very well done. Of course, we want to win. So instead of this declare victory being, well, not a victory, we're going to click it and we'll actually win. So basically, to round it to your castle must survive, then yeah, you got to change this. Destroy the enemy castle, which is also the basic objective in the Battle of Falkirk. Oh, what happened there? Oh, whoops-a-daisy. Butterfingers. Destroy the enemy castle. Dot. Period. There we go. And we're just going to click that. Boom, boom. So, once this castle has been destroyed, an instruction will play. You'll activate the next trigger. And instead of losing, of course, after 10 seconds, you win. Now, you do have to rename these triggers because this might bring some confusion. That's basically the main important objective. If you know this, you can already make a lot of scenarios just work. Now, of course, it doesn't have to automatically make you win. If you destroy I think was it in one of the scenarios, they always use trade workshops, right? Trade workshops for like gunpowder depots. Once you destroy one of these, or like what's it, like storages, you get some resources. Again, this can work very simply by using the destroy object and just using all the stuff we've done here. So instead of, I don't know, imagine if you destroy this castle, same trigger here. Instead of losing, you'll get modify resource. You'll get 1,000 food, for example. But anyway, enough of me. This has been like a 10-minute video. Yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. So, see you then.